Hey everybody, it's Triple J. Welcome back to another episode of Bountiful Bayou here in City Skylines. And today I decided that we are going to tackle this area. We're going to fill it in. I am not 100% certain what that is, but we're going to tackle it. Now, I had considered, like, do we want to make this some sort of a, well, actually, I just had a thought. I literally just had a thought. Because I had been thinking, do we put something here that is going to be more traffic inducing or less? And what just came to mind was, is this where we put a stadium? Now, you might be thinking, but Jim, a stadium is going to increase traffic like crazy. And yes, you are correct. And you might be saying, Jim, this traffic over here is nuts. Already. You're insane. And I would say to that, maybe. But if we can connect up these walking paths and we have effective train routes, I don't think the traffic might get more crazy. I think we're just going to see more train usage, but then people getting off the train and then just walking to the stadium. And then on this side, to prevent cars, driving up and in, to not clog this intersection in more, we just have walking paths, connect walking paths up to it from across the highway. And I think I am going to make this a four-way intersection here. It's probably going to be a bad idea, but, how will we know until we know? Now, the next question is, are we going to be able to fit a stadium in here? That's the question. And the answer is yes. Yes. Actually, it totally fits. And then we have some more room. So which stadium want to put in? I really like this one. This is the Camp Nou. So this stadium pack, this actually came... This was like a limited... This European club pack. So I don't actually know what happened, but apparently there was some sort of thing where they lost the rights to use this stadium club pack. But if you had it, you had it, but they couldn't sell it anymore. Or something. I actually never really looked into it. But I had someone on stream actually say, like, where did you get those? And I was like, oh, it's the European club pack. And they're like, oh, I don't have that. And I was like, oh, you can pick it up. And they're like, no, you can't. So then I looked into it, and I was like, sure enough, it is not available anymore. This came free. Man, I want to say I didn't actually pay for this DLC either. This was probably 2016, 2017, maybe, when this came out. I don't know. I lose track of the DLCs. It's been like 6 years, so I've been playing this, so I have no idea. The Juventus is also a nice one. So yeah, there's a stadium. What is it called? Is it called Match Day? That's what it was. It was a Match Day DLC, and then they added this like European one, sort of on top of it. But the Match Day I think was free. I kind of wish they put the years on this. Be nice to know like when this was introduced. But anyway. Let's, this one's also very cool. But this one kind of has this, like, atrium thing. So the other thing that we could do, too, is, with this space, we could put this in, and then we could also add a, because there's these varsity things as well, so we could actually just put in like a football stadium or a baseball park. But what we could do is like put in this aquatic center or perhaps this basketball arena next to it, and then just that would be like a practice facility, for the stadium and whatnot. Yeah, maybe do we put this? It's actually bigger. I kind of like it. Let's put the football stadium in. Let's just do it. So, I think Two lane. Let's carry through the bike. The bike lanes? Yeah. Wait, is the game getting darker? Oh. Why is it only... What? That's strange. Okay. Let's do this. So, again, we're kind of, you know, this is obviously our border. So we're kind of butt up against the highway here, which is fine. What I might do is just sort of run this parallel-ish. 162. 165. 155. Like that, maybe. Now, again, I don't want this connecting up. This is only going to have a road access point. I'm not certainly going to add another... I'm not going to make this anything and, you know, add on more roads. That feels crazy. So I think this will just sort of spill back out onto itself. I don't know if a 4-lane is necessary, but I kind of want to use it. Like, what if we split? No, I want to use, yeah. What if we do something like this? So literally this walking path is going to split the road. But now that I'm seeing it, let's build a little bit further away from it. Yeah, because then we can have like a path right off of it. And then this is going to go butt up against this. And go up. Like that. So that's going to happen there. And then this is going to dictate this angle. So, yeah, so 65. I don't remember if that's what it was. Like that? Are we gonna have enough space yet? Ugh. Well, okay, so if we have it off of here, I'm just going to plop this down. Yeah, because then the opening... Do you want the scoreboard? Yeah, you want the scoreboard to be facing the city, right? And then the arena, you know, the entrance to the arena faces the highway. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, so I'm going to turn this off for just a minute. I think I want to maintain this like thick road. I don't know, it just feels more downtown bustling to me. So I do want to keep this. However, this transport tower is causing me issues. But I think there's a way to work around this. So I'm going to go like 70. We're just going to eyeball it. So it's going to go like that angle. Then that's going to live about there. We're going to have to slide it. That's fine. Even more. Now we're obviously we're sacrificing a lot of space by having it be on this angle, but I think it's gonna look cooler instead of if it was on this side or this side, because then the it's just gonna look like it's on the grid, right? Just giving a little bit of that angle can buy us a lot of aesthetic value. So if I do that, you're gonna encroach on the road. That's fine, because I can just slide this over. Yeah. What if I went... Is this... Yeah? Yeah? That. That I can work with. That I can work with. Because I have a little bit of play that way. Just a skosh. Bring that through. Bring that down. Okay. Nice. Good. So now we have this. And that fits very compactly, very tightly in here. Oh, yes. Excellent. Okay, that's great. That is so great. What an awesome use of that space. Because I was really just trying to figure out, like, what is this, you know? And now you can kind of see, you know, if you're sitting on this side, this is the side you want to sit on. I guess if you sit on this side, you see the river, and that's also a nice view. But if you're on this side of the stadium, you get to see downtown. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, and then over here, there's a little bit of like an attachment. Let's see. How big is this arena? Oh, it's huge. It's absolutely huge. Okay, so maybe we don't do the arena, but we could do... How big is the aquatic center? Also massive. Okay. Okay, so that's not realistically going to fit. But I want some sort of like other type of building. I guess this could all be sort of a plaza right here. And so would all of this, right? We can kind of fill all this in with like concrete or bushes or, you know, whatever. So I'm going to do that. So you have access to this. Okay. I am going to turn this back on. What is our color? No. We're going to be green. We are the Bountiful Bayou Buccaneers. Okay. All right, let's win some football games. Nice. Great. Okay. Run. Let's just start running some path and see how this lands. More or less. More or less. Yeah. Okay. And I think I'm going to pull this way in. Pull this through as well. Again, put some, you know, maybe we have to make up our own type of a park or something, but let's see. How big is the Statue of Wealth? Oh, that's actually a nice use of this space. If I can get this to work better, and that might mean this goes away. But I like it. Because that can just do that and that. That's totally fine. Add in a little bit of concrete there. Honestly, if we just do like a tree. A little bit of trees there. And then it runs along that. I know that the trees look a little funny being on the concrete, but add some bushes around it to just kind of make it feel like they were planted there, right? There's some grass underneath it, or a plant, or whatever. Yeah, something like that. Okay, that's nice. We could, yeah. I guess we don't really have a lot of room for anything else. What about that? Let's see. Is that under the medical tab? Yeah, the sports hall and gymnasium. Could that work over here? Like the pool. Something can go in right here. Ugh, it's a very specific spot, though. And it feels like I would want it to be something sporty-ish. What about, like, this little stadium thing? Could that be... It's kind of ugly. It just sort of looks like a robot ready to stand up. Yeah, no, and they're all going to be sad about it, but I just don't love that. I don't love it. I guess we could have the TV station over here, which is kind of interesting because this would be like the broadcast station where they broadcast the games from. See, now we're starting to create a narrative. Yeah, maybe. I don't know why I'm doing this. It just felt right at the moment. Okay, so easy enough, I guess. Actually, we don't even really... yeah, we might want to connect something that just runs along the other side of this. But we have the lovely ability to just, since this is already here, to just hook it up. Hook it up to there. A couple more connections, maybe. Like right here. Which is very handy. And maybe just for funsies. Just for funsies, add a little promenade in the middle of that. Honestly, what if we just filled this with concrete? Maybe except the center. Just put like a tree or something in this. You know, add a couple benches or something like that. I'm down with that, actually. Bench. I guess there's already benches on this, but... you know, something like that. Okay, so we have that in there. Again, I think... I guess I'm cool with the TV station being in there. Just felt like we had to have some... We honestly could put a little bit of commercial. Like low density commercial. You know, shops across the street from the stadium. We'll see how that actually kicks in. But before I do that, I'm going to make this the green. So we'll just name this stadium, I don't know, district or whatever. And then make this the green cities commercial. And the reason for that is because there's always like little parking lots, and there are sort of just like more approachable places you'd go and grab a bite to eat, or you know, like something like that within here. So we'll see what pops up there. And then I think it might be where, well, I guess this goes across. Oh, so perfect. Actually, we'll just do this. We'll just do this. We already have that in place. Now you have access to the stadium. I mean, this is literally already cutting across here. And we don't actually have a lot of this filled in yet, but could be worth popping in. Shops. I think I'm going to make this high rises. All through here. And just because then it doesn't, because I think now that I'm seeing this and we have this in place, it does feel like I don't want the highway to completely separate the high density from the low density, if that makes sense. So, you know, if we do this, this is going to spam a lot of people in the city. But we can kind of just see how this looks. That's across the street, more commercial. I don't think high density, but just a couple high density commercial buildings is nice. Just a little bit. And then then we can start to snake down to, you know, just regular gridded low density suburbs. Actually, if all of this kicks in, that might get us over the hump of our next milestone. That was a lot of high density commercial I just put in there. Yeah, maybe we use this little bit as a separation point. But yeah, so we have people coming in here. They're already using it. We have a connection point here. That should be no problem. I don't think we need another one here, but I guess it wouldn't hurt. That doesn't line up well with this. No, let's not. No, let's not. I guess I could go down here and then snake in. But see how there's like more parking lots? Yeah, this is exactly what I was thinking. Little shops, but then we get free parking. Stuff like that. Maybe a plaza in here somewhere. Paradox Plaza? How about this plaza from the parks? Yeah, that feels like a thing that would happen. Can I get it down? Maybe shift that up a bit. Boom. And then, yeah, we could just put in like a little restaurant area. Yeah, just having a couple little buildings like this Boom. Little things like that can add a lot. Then maybe we fence around this. This is interesting. This is completely backing up. Probably trying to get into the stadium. No, they're all moving in. That's what's happening. Yeah, so we're gonna have a bad. That's gonna be nasty for a min. That is gonna be nasty. Yeah. Do that. Oh, this kind of covers the entrance. So maybe we just put a couple smaller trees there. Yeah, I don't want to cover the entrance of the arena. Yeah, that's gonna be that's gonna be bad because they're all trying to get in over here. It is interesting that they're not using this. I mean, I guess it's faster. And there is no. Oh, see, that's the problem. There is no exit from this. No, there totally is. No, there totally is. Once we have more people over on this side, I think they will use it. This must be just faster to slide in there. Well, not just. Probably quite a bit, actually. Yeah, and we can always alleviate that in the future. I'm not super worried about it. Then, yeah, we can just sort of add in. And then along here. More fence. Oops. May as well just fill this in. This isn't really going to be anything, right? This is just... That is just going to be what it is. Which is just the off-ramp.
Dinosaurus, the only restaurant where the servers are dinosaurs. Our animatronics are so real, you'll think a T-Rex is serving you T-bone. A pterodactyl.
Okay, and then I'm just going to put the fence along here.
Every dish is an archaeological find, like our Stegogetti, our Raptor Burger Rex,
like so.
Crumbled sticky brownies, adventurously named the Dino Droppings. So take a trip into the wild at Dinosaurus. You can dine in or dine oh.
Can you hear it?
Drop anarchy.
Closely.
Sneak that in there.
It's the sound of refreshment. Pop soda refreshment. Pop soda. Belch the best.
Put that through. This is going to be, yeah. This is probably going to be pretty convoluted, but at the same time, if there's not a game happening, if there's not a lot of commercial parked over here, and this isn't going to, you know, 30 tourists, it's not going to really be that big of a deal. But yeah, this is going to be backed up for, and honestly, we could make this 2-lane perhaps and have them, yeah, maybe. I don't know if I want to do that just yet, but this is starting to look really nice. I am so happy with the use of that space. Oh my goodness, yeah. I mean, that adds so much to the city. Now we've really truly connected up these two areas too. That was kind of a big linchpin. And see, but that's why, you know, sometimes it's okay to leave empty spaces like that. I mean, this has been empty for, you know, what, 8 episodes? And sometimes doesn't hit you till it hits you. So don't be afraid to leave empty spaces. And then, you know, eventually you'll figure it out. It doesn't have to be wall to wall constantly. And we've established that several times over. This is also going to get used more now, this train line, because of the stadium. But that is awesome. I really, really love that. But everybody, thank you so much for watching. This was a fantastic episode. I'm so happy with the stadium. So, yeah, thank you all for watching and hanging out and being here. I really do appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you in the next episode of Bountiful Bayou here in City Skylines. Bye, everybody.